Hi everyone, and welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to the James Bond journey. We have finished Roger Moore, we have finished Sean Connery with Never Say Never Again. He has no more extra random movies, and now we are on to, I think his name is Timothy Dalton, the next James Bond in the Living Daylights, which I've got to say, the Living Daylights is kind of a really cool title. I've never heard of this movie before in my entire life. I didn't know this movie existed. I didn't know this was part of the James Bond movies. I've just never heard of this movie before, and I don't know if that's just because my dad doesn't like Timothy Dalton. I talked to him yesterday. I was asking him like who his favorite Bonds were and stuff, and he said he doesn't like Timothy Dalton, so that's probably why I've never heard of it, just because it's never been brought up in my household before. But I'm really excited for Timothy Dalton. I've heard that he's kind of a more serious James Bond, which I think will be a fun little break from the really goofy James Bond movies that we've had for the past 12 or 13 of them. And yeah, I'm really excited as well because I don't know anything about this movie. This movie could be a flippin' masterpiece, and I just don't know about it because it's just never brought up in my house before. And before we get into this reaction, let me do the lighting, or I guess let me set the mood. So let me set the mood, turn off the lights, and then we'll get into this video. Boop! Nice. Okay, so if I had my color changing light with me today, I would have gone blue because the poster is super nice and blue. It's like the gun barrel, but it's blue gun barrel, and I think that's really cool. And if you'd like to check out more of my reactions, you can head over to my Patreon, where I have uncut reactions to many of the movies I watch on YouTube, as well as early access reactions to my movies that come out 1 week early. There are also 2 exclusive Patreon movies a month that you guys on Patreon get to choose, so thank you so much if you check it out. Now let's get back to the video. Okay, I have nothing else to add for this movie. I actually know nothing about it. Timothy Dalton only has 2 movies, but I'm hoping he leaves a very cool impression, or good impression at least. And yeah, I'm just excited for him. Let's dive into it. I hope you enjoy my reaction to The Living Daylights. Oh yeah, let's go Timothy, let's go Timothy. Okay, looking crisp in the suit, Timothy.
Good luck, man.
Oh, Bond's gonna be one of these guys. I hope we get some actual amazing stunts. After the Roger Moore movies where we got insane stunts, I'm hoping we get that with these ones as well. Not just like bad green screen things. Oh, but these are real people skydiving, so I have hope. Yes, we got the stunts alright. I love the sleuthiness of the James Bond theme right now.
That's it, chum. You're out of it.
Oh, this is another training exercise. Okay. I say another because the start of Never Say Never Again was also a training exercise. Oh my god, this guy is not part of the training exercise. Oh, Dalton. He looks good for James Bond. What's this guy doing here? What does he want? This is just a training facility. Oh, yeah. Let's go, music. Oh my god. There's like an actual cliff and there's a stuntman on this car. Oh my god. It's a little extreme. I love the music right now. It's so awesome. Oh, watch out for the people, the family! Oh, headbutt of destiny! Oh my god, please. No way this happens. Oh my god. It's so awesome. That was so cool.
Better make that 2.
Okay. James Bond intros always get me hyped, and I loved that one. Oh my god, so it looks like there's another secret agent. Is there a lady agent as well? Oh my god, this song is by Aha? No way. John Glen again. Man, this guy's got a lot of movies under his belt.
Lovely girl with a cello.
Bond, get back on track. Is that his outfit, or is he trying to dress like a preacher? Whoa. I mean, I
Let's
quite like
understand
it.
one another.
It doesn't look like he's trying to dress like a preacher.
That information is on a need-to-know basis only.
What?
I'm sure you understand.
What?
Why me? He's under the impression you're the best.
Man, he's not wrong. Oh, she's gonna have some importance. What is her role? And this guy is gonna get sniped.
Oh.
Sniper.
She's the
2 floors
sniper.
up, center window.
The blonde's the sniper. Do you think she's gonna help Bond at some point, or they're gonna be adversaries?
Lose them. I'll pick you up at the border. 2300 hours.
Oh my god, yes. We're gonna get a cool car chase.
Sorry, old man. Section 26, paragraph 5. Need to know.
Exactly, son.
How will I get out?
Don't you worry about that, Yogi. We have a pipeline to the west.
Yeah. A real pipeline? Oh my god, he was pretty literal here.
There must be another way.
Well, put on the mark.
He has such a nice chair. What the heck? He's so lucky.
Have you done this before?
You're the first.
I would be dying in there like this. I have like a little bit of claustrophobia. Oh, it would kill me.
Lights up like Christmas tree.
She's really about to just murder this guy with a wrench. Oh, never mind. I thought she was gonna use the wrench to kill him, but instead she's gonna seduce. Q! He's back! I thought I saw his name in the credits. That's a sick plane. It can just like hover up basically. That's cool.
Kill that sniper.
Stuff my orders. I only kill professionals.
This guy's just salty.
Whoever she was must have scared the living daylights out of her.
Ah, that's why it's called The Living Daylights. I've been trying to figure out what that means.
Or thighs.
Why, James, she's just your type.
Wrong again, Moneypenny.
Money Penny? Oh, we have a new one. Oh man, so sad.
James.
I love this guy so much. I love this guy.
What'd you say? Where's the usual man? Flew.
Fair enough.
Death to spies, Minister.
Oh.
There you go. There's a good lad.
What a strange pet to have. Mmm.
Green 4, green 4. This is
Why is this guy so calm? Why is this guy so calm? One of your employees is about to die. Oh, but he's getting grilled alive. Nice, use the environment, use the environment. I like this fight. Oh. Exploding milk. So good. I also really like that fight in the kitchen, exploding milk. I really like that fight in the kitchen because they use the environment so much and it was so much fun.
Move. Hurry.
This guy is good. This guy is a good agent. Okay, he only has like 6 bullets in that little gun though, so if everyone swarms him, only 6 people would die, but they'd catch the agent, so it'd be a win-win.
Years snatched from right under our noses by the KGB, only hours after he defected.
Yeah, you guys are pretty sucky.
This arrived at Gibraltar. It was found near 004's body.
What does it say?
Your name was on Pushkin's list too, 007.
Oh, yeah, I totally forgot about the list.
I'd rather do it.
Do it. Do it. Do it. Show me some gadgets, Q. Yes, show me some gadgets. That's a sick looking car, by the way. I hope he gets to drive that.
Stun gas. Effective
Oh.
range, about 5 feet.
That's pretty sick.
Thursday afternoon, playing Borodin's String Quartet No. 2 in D.
Better go find her.
Wanted.
Believe me, my interest in her is purely professional.
Well, is it anyway? Is it ever? Oh my god, yes. I just choked on a spit. Please drive the car. So she must be getting picked up by someone. Or maybe she doesn't know about this. Oh, she doesn't want to get picked up by them. Oh, this is not good for her. Why didn't she run? Why didn't she run that way? Out of the doors. Ah, boom shakalaka. What happened to her? What did they do? Did they just get angry at her or something? What's the deal? This movie feels a lot more serious in tone compared to every other James Bond movie that I've seen so far. Like, yes, there have been some jokes and there have been some like goofy gadgets, but not really that goofy when you compare it to the rest of the films.
They released me this morning.
Take a look across the street.
No, they didn't. They're still watching you, hey?
Blanks. Made the British believe his defection was real.
Oh.
Before they pick you up again.
But how?
We'll manage. Get packed.
Bond always manages. We're gonna have him some cool car chase now or something. He approves of the car. That's good. Oh. Oh, that's someone. That's not her. That's not her in the telephone booth.
Well, they discover what's happened.
I must get my cello.
No way.
I can't believe she's getting her cello. I cannot actually believe this right now.
Come on, get up.
Like, literally not worth it. I'm sorry. You might like that cello, but is it worth your life? I'm so confused though. Did she walk over there and then, like, while the tram is going by, make that elaborate outfit? Oh, they just said we're wintering it up. Oh no, oh no, here we go. Cool car chase time. I saw laser. I saw laser. We better see that. Missile and laser. Come on, guys. This is so cool. That's so cool. What are they gonna do? What are they gonna do? So awesome. Oh my god, I can't believe they have a tank. Looks like you got a shed on your back there. Which is actually insane. Oh! No way he just used that to his advantage and cut a hole out of the ice. Did you see that? Did you see what that car has? This is so cool. Oh, there's a ramp right there. Do you see that ramp? Oh my god, please. Please, rocket motor. Come on, this car is the best car in James Bond so far. Oh, that's so cool. Okay, the cello is literally not worth it. It's so heavy at this point. Use it to block bullets or something, but that's it. Oh, you know what? Cello worth bringing in the end. I'm sorry for ever doubting it. Oh no, not the cello.
Sorry.
You cannot be mad at him. Come on. And they can't chase them past Austria. I can't lie, I kind of love this movie right now. I kind of love this seriousness of it, and that chase was really awesome, and the music is really awesome.
How do you like my personal pantheon of great commanders?
Butchers.
Positive $50 million within the next 48 hours. Well, you can't be serious, General.
Yeah, he's dead serious.
Careful.
It's already been shot by a bullet. It's okay, you can just get a new one now.
I'll play there, at Carnegie Hall.
No, sorry.
Georgi believes I can do it.
I'm sure he's...
I'm joking. I believe in her.
Not tonight, Hans. Something with a second bedroom.
Yes, sir.
Shaken, not stirred.
Ah! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
For tonight, to be left at the box office.
I really like this relationship he has with this new Bond girl. And I like that nothing has happened yet. And I'm kind of hoping it stays like that for a little bit longer.
The chief wants you.
He's like, oh man, you see him making out with this woman right now. What the heck? It's like a little tap dance.
Don't worry. We've convinced the British that Pushkin is a danger. They will send a...
Oh, he's a double agent. Who's this bugger of a man? Is this another agent? Is this guy gonna die?
Back. And that's what we were supposed to think.
These are serious accusations, Bob.
I like these developments. I like these plot developments.
They all have names. Now, where would Koskov get that kind of money?
Idiot. Of course they have names. This actually is so sweet, you know? It actually feels like very loving. I know he's putting up an act and all to try and get close to the other guy. But, like, they seem so happy together. It seems like he's actually enjoying himself. Oh no. Oh no, you're dead, son. James, James, come on. I know that your spider senses tingles for that.
Don't think.
Oh. And you know what? They got the stuffy, so like a nice pillow and everything. James, come on, save this guy, save this guy.
Tangier.
Well done.
No, 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 watch out, watch out, watch out. Oh no.
Thanks.
Oh no, James Bond doesn't know his spider senses did not tingle. The music, oh, it's so good. Oh no, oh. Saunders has been cut in half by the door. It was the kid did it. Oh, that shot gave me so many chills, dude. Okay, that's sick. Those are sick glasses.
Is anything wrong?
Something is wrong. Or right.
I take it that this is not a social call. It was a Beria operation in Stalin's time. It was deactivated 20 years ago.
Yeah, this guy isn't part of it.
Involving Whitaker?
That is a security matter and cannot be discussed.
Oh, the watch. James Bond knows. He's had a lot of watches in his past. He knew that would work. Man, distracted.
Put your hands behind your back.
This looks like an execution.
Koskov? Or me?
If I trusted Koskov, we wouldn't be talking.
Then trust this guy.
We'll never know what he's up to.
No, they want you to kill him. Don't kill him.
Then I must die.
Oh my god, there are actually some brilliant scenes in this movie, and Timothy Dalton's delivery is great. That was almost like the gun barrel sequence. I don't think he's dead. I don't think he's dead. I think that's fake blood. It's like just ketchup or something. It's ketchup gun. What the heck? What did he run into? Like a sanctuary of women? Yes! Haha! I was right. Who are these people? Are these Russian agents? They kept talking about female Russian agents.
007. Start World War III.
Felix Leiter.
Now what?
Felix! I thought these were Russian agents. Okay.
Who? It's for you.
Oh, yes. Shaken, not stirred. Here we go. She knows the drink. She didn't drink.
What's the matter?
Why didn't she drink? I'm suspicious. Better not be poison.
Liar. You pretended to love me. I telephoned.
No, he saved your life at the start of the movie. I told you there was something in the drink. Whenever someone doesn't drink a drink that they give to Bond, it's because it's poison. Oh. Shoot this guy.
Merci, monsieur.
That was the most fake looking ID I've ever seen in my entire life.
Go.
But once you opened it, it wasn't sterile anymore. It got contaminated by the air, and thus unusable.
I've been such a fool.
Yeah, you have, Kara. But James Bond, Kara's for you. That was so good.
Diamonds hidden in the ice.
Oh, that's why it's so shiny.
Look out.
Oh, he left the latch. You left the latch. You bozos. Oh, she's a genius. She is a god character.
We have an old saying. Duty has no sweethearts.
That's a cool saying.
I have an old saying too, Yogi. And you're full of it.
That was a good comeback, though.
I have here General Pushkin's assassin, British agent 007 James Bond.
She has the car keys. Gas them.
Lasky, has Colonel Fyodor considered my appeal?
No.
I did not tell you to get up! Now!
What do you want him to do? He's breathing. You didn't tell him to breathe. That's so sick. Well, this guy is no normal man. He was not disoriented for 30 seconds. Oh, no children. Oh, I didn't even realize there's a spike there. Spike his head. Kick this guy. Buckethead. Oh. Oh, nice. And stay there.
Kara, we're inside a Russian airbase in the middle of Afghanistan.
Yeah. I wouldn't say you're free yet.
At least we're together.
Terrific.
Fair.
Come on.
Wait, save this guy. Oh my god, are we gonna have a stair chase? Like a stair truck chase? Looks like we're not having a stair chase. Oh my god, I thought those weren't rocks. I was like, those are weird looking rocks.
What's going on? I tell them you're not Russian. They'll not kill you now.
Oh, I told you it was a good idea to save this guy.
I hope he's not invited to dinner.
Yeah, I'll be an angry dinner if that's the case.
For your help. My name is Cameron Shah. Please forgive the...
He is so cleaned up now.
Who are you?
I work for the British government.
Why are you laughing at that one?
And after we've completed our mission, I'll see what I can do.
That'll be too late.
Calm down. James Bond isn't gonna hurt this guy. I love the outfit. What the heck? I love the blue.
High star. It means beautiful in Afghan.
I'll catch up with you later.
You're going back to Georgi, aren't you?
Yeah, he is.
Earn stupid!
Good hit with the pillow. Good hit with the pillow. Smother him now.
You will.
Ah, yes. I love the confidence, Bond. Oh, look at this shot. Oh, it's so sexy. He's gonna sneak on out of here.
Raw opium.
Opium?
$10 on the streets of New York.
They're drug traders. This is giving me serious Rambo 3 vibes.
By a large quantity of high-tech weapons, he's using the down payment to buy this opium instead.
Oh.
Right. I'll need some plastic explosives and a timer.
I'll see what I can do.
I love it when James Bond has explosives and a timer.
So.
Why didn't he check any of the other bags? Blow up the truck. Blow up the opium.
James is trapped. You must help him.
He'll have to take his chances.
Yeah, you can't help him right now. Oh my god, this is gonna be so epic. Oh my god, this is so epic. She is so epic. Please, guys, go after him.
Women.
Yes. Charge! Right of the Rohirrim. James Bond style. Oh my god, it's going in an airplane. Please tell me James Bond has to jump out of an airplane with an explosion in the background. Can you imagine?
Wait here. We'll come back for you.
Don't wait. Come and fight. Come and fight. Yeah, he's gotta stay on the plane now, boys. He's gotta stay on the plane now, boys. Oh, let's go. Let's charge into battle. Oh, so awesome. Okay, Bond, it's time to fly the plane. He's gonna fly the plane and then jump out of it. I'm so excited. Woohoo! So cool. Those grenades took 12 years to explode. Oh my god, what a shot. Oh, what a shot. Oh my days, that's a big explosion. I love this. Come on, Bond. Push it. Oh my god, I love the giant real explosions. Yeah, let's go. This is so epic. This feels so big.
Let's go, guys!
Here we go. Here we go. Oh, cool, guys. Don't look at explosions. But I look at all of them.
Where is she?
She's gonna drive to the plane. Please tell me she drives up next to the plane. This movie can't get any cooler, but it's about to. Oh, the music kicks in too. Let's go.
Don't shoot! You hit the plane!
Oh my god, yes. Come on. No way. This is an actual stunt, guys. This is gonna be an actual stunt. Woohoo! Close it. Pull up. Oh! How is he still alive? Oh! This guy really likes strangling people with random objects. First his headphones, now this random rope. Oh, nosedive. Oh. No, that's not down for the plane. That's down for the hatch. Okay. Oh, I love plane stunts so much. No way, this is actually happening right now. You know, the green screen or blue screen or whatever they're on when it's actually Timothy Dalton looks pretty good too. But this stunt, guys, unbelievable. I can't believe it. I can't believe what I'm watching right now. Whoa, there it goes. All that opium into the wind. That looks so cool. How are these guys still hanging on? Take your shoe off and he'll die. What did I say? What did I say? What did I say? Take your shoe off and you'll die, and he'll die. Oh, look at that. I love that camera shot. Oh my god, look at that camera shot. Someone actually falling. Come on, Bond. Oh, thank you. Oh no. Close the hatch, close the hatch. Mayday, mayday, close the hatch. Oh, is the bomb still on board? No, it isn't. Oh my god. Why was that so easy to defuse though? There was just an off switch. Car, you gotta look where you're flying. Oh, so epic, guys. Run away from the tanks though, please. Oh, they suck. Their aim's so bad. Oh, that looks so epic. What the heck? How can you get a more awesome shot than that? This is so awesome. What a finale. Oh no. It's dying. It's dying.
Go in the back. Get in the jeep. Quickly!
Are there parachutes, guys? No way they're going in the jeep. No way they're gonna parachute on the jeep out of here. There's no way. What's gonna happen? What's his plan? I'm so excited. That was an amazing camera angle, by the way. Oh, come on, let's drive off into the sunset now.
Guard clear, proceed.
Stupid bird.
Belly right then and there. Hell, Grant would have done it.
Come on, Bond, you should have been more prepared. What the heck is that gun? Bulletproof casing around it? Bond, shoot him anywhere else. Shoot him anywhere else.
Should have known you'd take refuge behind that British vulture Wellington.
Ah, we haven't used that explosion yet. Good. I'm glad he's dead.
He met his Waterloo.
That was okay.
General, thank you so much. Thank you.
In the diplomatic bag.
Oh yeah. Wouldn't it sound a lot different with a bullet hole in it? I'm so happy for her. She got to play where she's always wanted to play.
Caramelo. Magnificent.
I miss this guy.
Why? General Gogol, I don't believe you've met Kamran Shah.
My pleasure.
Yeah, they're still wearing bullets around their necks. Oh, shaken, not stirred. Hey, I love that movie. Will not even lie to you. I love that movie. I don't even know what the reviews are supposed to be. I don't know if it's supposed to be bad, if it's supposed to be good, but I loved it. I just thought the ending lasted a bit too long, like 2 or 3 minutes too long. And that was my reaction to The Living Daylights, the 1987 James Bond film starring Timothy Dalton as James Bond, the new James Bond, Maryam, Jeroen, Krabbé, I'm sorry if I mispronounced that name, Andreas, Wisniewski, Joe Don Baker, and Mr. Desmond Llewellyn as Q. I can't believe he came back. I'm so happy that he came back. I loved that movie. I really liked that movie so much, and I was very surprised when I looked at the critic scores, which I'll talk about in a few minutes on. I was really surprised that it's super mixed. Like, the audiences feel like this movie's super mixed. Some people like this movie and some people really dislike this movie, and I guess that makes sense because I really like this movie. My dad dislikes this movie, so I'm very curious about why you guys dislike this movie, because I found this movie super refreshing and super interesting and just really good. I really liked the tone of this movie. I liked the seriousness of it. I liked that this movie took itself more seriously than the other James Bond films. It felt to me more like a Daniel Craig film than like a Sean Connery, Roger Moore film, which is cool, and which is what I like, because I've seen the Daniel Craig films. That's the Bond that I've grown up with. Those are the Bonds that I've gone to the theaters to watch and been super excited to watch when they came out. Like I saw No Time to Die on opening night, like Thursday night premiere and stuff like that. Like I love the Daniel Craig movies. And so The Living Daylights to me was the closest James Bond has gotten to feeling like the Daniel Craig movies to me. It definitely felt more serious. Not to say there weren't goofy moments. There were definitely fun gadgets. There was a goofy moment where they're sledding down the hill in the cello case, like just amazing stuff. But it definitely had this tone of seriousness to it. There was almost a darker side to this movie. Timothy Dalton portrayed what it felt like, at least, a darker Bond, a more serious Bond. Like he didn't make too many jokes. He didn't make out with very many women. In fact, he only made out with the lady at the very start of the film and then Cara for the rest of the movie. There were no other Bond girls, which was super interesting. But I think one of the reasons besides that I liked this movie a lot, it was because, well, after marathoning, what are we on now, like Bond number 13 or 14 or something like that, after marathoning one Bond movie a week for the past however many months, 2 months, 3 months, Bond movies have definitely started to merge together at this point, because they are all fairly similar. Like, not to say that that's a bad thing or anything, they're all fairly similar, and I have a lot of fun watching them. But this movie definitely stands out as different. It felt a lot like A View. It felt quite a little bit like For Your Eyes Only, except more serious and darker, because I feel like For Your Eyes Only was definitely Roger Moore's kind of darkest film, or more laid back film. Like, it was fairly serious for a Roger Moore film, and this one, The Living Daylights, felt like that, but a step further. You know, the goofy gadgets, there were almost no goofy gadgets, if any goofy gadgets. Like, I wouldn't say the car was a goofy gadget. It was a really cool gadget, but I wouldn't necessarily say it was a goofy gadget, because in every James Bond movie they have a cool car. And yeah, just after marathoning all of these James Bond movies, this was almost like a breath of fresh air, a different interpretation of James Bond with Timothy Dalton, and just a less goofy James Bond. All the James Bond movies, even the start in Sean Connery, there were a lot of goofy moments, silly moments, and I was having fun with it. But this one, it felt different, and I really liked it. It just was, to me, a breath of fresh air from the vast majority of the James Bond movies that I've seen so far, and I think that's one of the reasons why I enjoyed it so much. Also, just the stunts in this movie were fantastic as always. John Glen, while I don't think his hand-to-hand combat is great, I thought this was the best hand-to-hand combat action that he's put onto screen for James Bond, and I thought the plane stunt at the end was fantastic. This movie didn't have too many action sequences compared to the other James Bond movies. Like, I had a lot of action sequences, don't get me wrong, it's definitely an action movie, but the action wasn't as crazy as some of the other James Bond movies, especially the end of the Roger Moore era, especially like Octopussy or something, where there's like insane action sequences, and I love that movie so much. But the plane stunt at the end was fantastic. The final act of this movie, I thought the final fight of this movie was amazing, where they're just storming the base like in Rambo 3, and there's just explosions everywhere. I thought that was fantastic. And my only critique of this movie that I think is, I thought the ending was too long. I thought they elongated the movie by about 5 minutes. I didn't really care about the fight at the end. I knew Bond was gonna kill that guy, the general, the American general dude, and so I was kind of just hoping for him to pull out a gun and then James Bond just to shoot him, like retaliate, like shoot first, like who shot first, James or this guy? James Bond shoots first all the time. So I was kind of hoping that would happen. I thought the ending just lasted a little too long. Maybe they were padding for time or something, but I didn't like that last little bit. I was like, okay, let's just finish the movie. Like, this is cool, but let's just finish the movie now. But up until that point, up until after that super cool plane sequence, I was loving it. I was loving this movie. So yeah, getting to the critic scores now, 6.7 out of 10 on IMDb and 74% on Rotten Tomatoes. This is a very divisive film, apparently, a very divided film in terms of if you like it, if you dislike it. As you've just heard from me, I absolutely loved almost this entire movie. I loved the tone of it. I loved the pacing of it. I loved Timothy Dalton as James Bond, and I kind of wish he had more movies as James Bond now instead of just the 2. But I do really wonder why you wouldn't like this movie. It is definitely a lot different than Roger Moore, and I know that maybe if you like Roger Moore, like my dad loves Roger Moore, maybe if you like Roger Moore, you like this silliness, the goofiness, the humor, the charm, the horniness of his Bond. You don't get that with Timothy Dalton. He's a very different character. It's a very different take on Bond. He's very serious. He's very monotone. He doesn't really raise his voices ever, but he's very cool, but he's almost cold and calculating, but there is still this warmth inside of him. It's just harder for him to get to that point. I guess that's what it felt like, and maybe people had a hard time connecting with him. Maybe they were so fixated on Roger Moore and Sean Connery that this new guy, they just didn't like him or something. I'm not really sure. I would love to hear why maybe you don't like this movie. Maybe you don't like Timothy Dalton as James Bond, because I can't really see it. I really loved his version of James Bond, and yes, it is very different than Sean Connery and Roger Moore, and yes, his film is fairly different than Sean Connery's and Roger Moore, but isn't that the purpose of new James Bonds? To try something different with the character, to make new things with the character, and so I really enjoyed this take. The music in this movie as well was actually fantastic. I loved it. It felt very 80s, very late 80s. It was super groovy and awesome, and it just made life so much more fun while watching this movie. The James Bond theme, especially at the start of the movie when it was played, and it was like this stealthy James Bond movie as they were infiltrating the test facility and stuff, like, oh, so good. And then just the action sequence at the end when the music kicks in. This always happens in a James Bond movie. There's action and there's no music, and then something happens, music kicks in, action, it amplifies to 1,000% of how awesome it used to be. And that same thing happened in this movie. They're storming the base, there's no music, just the sounds of explosions and stuff. You're like, da 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 da, this is so fun. And then boom, music hits, it becomes epic, 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 epic. It is so cool. I loved the music in this. It brought a lot of life to the action sequences, but I thought the action sequences, which I'll talk about after the music, had a lot of life to them already. So it made the already very lifeful action sequences even more awesome. And the action sequences, John Glen, I never praised him on his hand-to-hand combat action sequences, but I always would praise him on his bigger stunt action sequences, especially Octopussy. A View to a Kill had a pretty cool one with the blimp, even though it was a little bit lackluster, and now The Living Daylights with this other plane one. John Glen just likes planes, and I guess all the credit doesn't just go to John Glen, it goes to the stunt guys, the stunt coordinators, all of the people working on that stunt. It was fantastic. I thought the stunt, that final stunt in this movie, was amazing. They're hanging on, and I would love to see it behind the scenes of how they could do it. They're hanging on to that little thing on the rope, and they're like kicking each other at the same time. The camera's this beautiful wide shot for some of their shots, and you just get to see them like walking, the wind in their hair. It's so awesome. It just puts you into the moment knowing that people are actually doing that. And I guess you could say it pulls me out of the moment, because I'm like, what the heck, how are they filming this, what the heck? But I think that just makes me want to watch it more and gets me more invested into the sequence. There's also that skydiving sequence at the start of the movie, which was awesome. That's how I knew we were going to get some good stunts and some good big action in this movie, because I was kind of worried, because I know that in the Pierce Brosnan era they get to a lot of really bad CGI, and I feel like that's like the very last movie or something. He's like surfing and there's like a huge wave, like I know of that scene, and it's super fake looking, and I was hoping that we weren't getting into the era just yet. And as soon as I saw the skydiving and that people were actually skydiving and the cameraman was following them in the air, I knew we were in for a good time with the action. And I don't usually say this, but I thought some of the hand-to-hand combat was actually pretty good in this movie. Like John Glen, I feel like his directing style doesn't leave a lot of energy in his camera work for these hand-to-hand combat sequences, but this one, there was something about it, and I feel like it was just because of the setting. And this is the only hand-to-hand combat that I really remember in the movie, but it was when Necros, I think that was his name, the other secret agent guy who fell off of the plane at the end of the movie, when he infiltrates the place to find the guy, right? And he's pretending to be the milkman, and he fights the waiter, security guard, I forget, I think it's a waiter who can for some reason fight awesomely, which was cool. and they fight in the kitchen. And I love that sequence a lot because they used so many of their surroundings to their advantage, which is awesome because in a kitchen there are so many things you can use to hurt people, right? There's heat, there's cold, there's knives, there's sharp things everywhere, there's blunt things everywhere. So like there's a lot of opportunities to strike first. And I was awesome to see them use like the water boiling, spraying the water, the guy ducks under the water, smashes him into the grill, you know, grilling the side of someone's head, using the little meat shearer thing to try and stab someone. Like it was awesome to see them use the kitchen and use what's in the kitchen to try and gain the advantage in the fight, because a lot of times in a James Bond movie you just, and in a lot of movies in general, not just James Bond, you just boom, punch, 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 and the surroundings are just there to be in the setting that they're fighting in. But in this movie and in a lot of good movies for the fighting, the fighters don't just use themselves, their own bodies, but they use things around them to help gain an advantage in the fight. And I thought that fight in particular utilized that very, very well. Okay, I think I'm going to get into the cast now because everything else that I want to talk about revolves around Timothy Dalton and Maryam Dabo. It's because of like their relationship, the Bond girl stuff, and then just Timothy Dalton's portrayal. So I'm going to get into that, and I'm also just going to talk about Andreas, Wisniewski, and Jeroen Krabbé. I'm so sorry if I mispronounced their names, but Andreas as Necros, I thought he was really fun. He didn't have any character development. He was just there to be bad because James Bond always needs some big bad thug to be bad. But I thought he was really cool at the same time. You know, it seemed like he was a very good secret agent. I love the exploding milk. Like, what the heck? That was really, really cool. And then the final fight on the plane, again, super cool fight. Overall, I thought Andreas did a good job as Necros. I thought he was an interesting henchman. He was just a cool henchman, but he didn't have anything else going for him besides that. Jeroen Krabbé as the general. I'm super sorry again if I mispronounced his name, but he was really fun in this movie. I liked the plot twist. He had the most interesting plot developments surrounding his character. I like how I was rooting for him to escape, and then the sniper bullets came up, and I was like, interesting, why were they blanks? Like, what was she trying to do? And then it turns out he was trying to double cross them, and it was just really, really cool. I like the plot development surrounding his character. I thought he played his character pretty well, especially when he was like, hey guys, like, I missed you, thank you so much. Like, he was super like happy all the time when he was trying to like pretend. I thought that was really awesome. It made him seem very likable, but he was actually just putting up a ruse. But I guess it's a good ruse because it seemed likable. And yeah, overall, I don't know, he was a very plot-centric character, but I didn't like care about him at all. But I thought the plot developments around him were really good, and I did enjoy when he was on screen. And Maryam Dabo as Kara, I really liked Kara in this movie, and I really liked the relationship she had with James Bond. I love that nothing really happened in the movie until a little bit over halfway, and then again nothing happened really in this movie until the very end of the film, and that's when they finally go a little bit farther than kissing, if you know what I mean. So I really enjoyed this Bond girl, and I liked that she was the only Bond girl in the film, besides the lady at the start, which I'm not going to count. She was the only Bond girl in this movie, which is something that I'm not used to, especially after Roger Moore, he kisses like 5,000 girls in his movie. It was super interesting to see this more intimate relationship being formed throughout the entire film, because like, let's say in Octopussy, for instance, James Bond, Roger Moore goes and sees Maud Adams, and then there's like this intimate relationship for the rest of the movie with Maud Adams. Sure, fine, that was a good relationship, but that's about halfway into the movie. This one with Kara starts at basically the beginning of the film and lasts until the very last shot of the movie. And so we get this whole film to kind of flesh out this relationship and flesh out these feelings for these characters. And maybe they didn't do the best job of fleshing out these feelings, but I found it at the very end of the movie when they were making out. I was like, okay, I believe this. Like, I do believe that they are in love with each other because of what they've gone through and just the time taken to get to this point. So I really appreciated that about Kara. I like that she could play the cello. That was a cool little thing as well. And I like that she wasn't just sitting back and letting things happen. Like, she was a go-getter in sequences as well, especially in the final act. She actually like goes into battle. She starts the battle basically with the guys on the horses riding into the base, and then she drives into the truck and she flies the plane. Like, she does important things in this movie as well. She doesn't just stand there idly for James Bond to just make out with her when he's done the action. So I really liked her a lot. I thought she was pretty essential potential in this movie, and I just loved Kara. And last but not least is Timothy Dalton as James Bond, the new 007, and he has one more movie, and I wish he had more because I really liked him. I think this was my favorite introduction to a James Bond. Well, not my favorite introduction to a James Bond. My favorite intro scene for James Bond was definitely George Lazenby when he was like, this is not how the old guys did it, or something like that, or the old guy used to do this, or something, you know, like I think that was the best introduction. But as a film, this is my favorite intro film for a James Bond so far. I loved it. I loved his portrayal of James Bond. It felt like there was like a darkness behind his eyes. It was a seriousness behind his eyes. He never cracked too many jokes, and even when he cracked jokes, he didn't say them in like a joking manner. He kind of just said them the way he says everything else. Like he was a fairly monotone guy, but I think that worked to his advantage in this movie. It made him seem even more mysterious, and I really like that. We haven't gotten a Bond that has felt like Timothy Dalton before. Like every Bond has felt a little different, but every Bond has kind of kept this humor about them and has kept sort of semi-seriousness, but they can go off and be super horny at times as well. But Timothy Dalton never felt like he was going to just explode into horniness like Roger Moore did, for instance, or go into this or just say like a bunch of one-liners like Sean Connery and Roger Moore did. He just felt very serious, very real. Like it felt sort of grounded as a James Bond movie, and as his portrayal of James Bond, it felt sort of grounded as well. Like obviously there were things that weren't grounded. It's James Bond, of course there is, but he was the most grounded James Bond that I think I've seen so far, and I really enjoyed it. He was a breath of fresh air, and I think he is a great James Bond, and I'm really excited to see him in the next movie. And yeah, that is my reaction and review to The Living Daylights, the 1987 James Bond film. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you so much to these wonderful, beautiful, amazing people here for supporting me and supporting my channel. It really does mean a lot. I'm really excited for the next movie, the next James Bond movie, although I feel like I'm not going to be able to watch it for a while, as I'm going to Iceland for a month, which means like I'm pre-recording these videos so they can come out, so I don't just have no content for a month on YouTube. And so I feel like I'm not going to get to watch his next movie for a month, so I'm going to be on the edge of my seat when I come back, guys. I want to watch his next movie so bad because I really liked him. So anyways, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time for my next movie reaction.